all you bitches that do wigs.
Girl, let me help you. We're gonna start from the basics, okay? Number one, your cap is too light. You need something more towards your skin tone. I like to use knee-high stockings. This is the brand. It's from Walmart in the shade Suntan. You see that? It's giving black girl. Your hair needs to be slicked back, so I'm gonna spray it with some Got To Be spray. Take my edge brush, brush it back, hold that with my finger, and then blow dry it using the hot and cool settings. I'm gonna blow dry until it's completely dry. Next, get you some good shears. No more kitchen scissors, no more safety scissors. Okay, and you're gonna cut that off of the stocking and then stretch that out. Put it on your head. Once it's on, pull it beneath your ear, cut a small hole, not too big, and then stretch that around your ear. You want it to fit completely snug and flat over here. Then you want to spray where your hairline is and get a good amount by the ears because this typically loves to lift over here. Now you want to blow dry this until it is completely dry, again using hot and cold settings on the blow dryer. You know it's completely dry when you press your finger up against it and there's nothing sticky. Then you want to go ahead and cut by your ears and then cut here and then just drag it or peel it wherever your hairline is, and you should be able to clearly see your hairline through the cap. Now the best way to cut it, in my opinion, is to pick up the cap, lay the scissors down on your head and just cut it close. Don't peel it back to the point where your skin lifts because then you're gonna cut your skin, and just cut it nice and clean. Just like that. This next step you only need to do if you're going to use spray to put your wig on. I like to do it regardless. So you get your lace glue and you put a little bit on the hairline. This glue is from Erica J. I recommend the original one. The watermelon one is kind of hard to use because if you're drawing down green on me, but put a light amount. Then you take your rat tail comb and you spread it really thin, right? Once you pick it up, wipe it off with a towel. This keeps your cap from moving when you spray it. And that's it. The back, I'll leave it alone because it just sits there nice and snug. Welcome to part 2. Your lace needs to be tinted, all right? If you just put this wig on like this, it's giving very much deceased. Pushing Daisy. We ain't trying to be the Walking Dead, all right? Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation. I'm gonna use only the darker one because this is very light. See that? Versus this. We're already off to a good start. I'm gonna clean my forehead off with alcohol. You can use witch hazel if you like. Make sure there are no oils or anything on your forehead. Take your glue and start placing it where you want your hairline. I like my wig to sit right here in nice thin layers. And then I'm gonna use my comb and spread that out nice and thin. Depending on how long you want your wig to last, is how many layers you're going to use. The more layers you do, the longer it will last. I immediately go in and do a second layer. Now I'm going to do 3 layers and come back when it's nice and clear. Now I'm going to lay this down exactly where I want it and make sure that it is even on your head. You're going to look through the lace and pay attention to where you want this to be glued down. Take your edge brush and do this. And then take the other half of the wig, pick it up like this, and glue this side down the same way you glued that side down. And do all your layers. And now you're gonna melt your lace with your band. I'm just gonna cut this off. I'm using an eyebrow razor. I'm just gonna use the base and just cut it off. Close to the hairline. If you wanted to cut more hair off, say for instance I wanted to cut all of this off, which I don't, I would do this and then cut here, but I'm not doing that. Fresh eyebrow razors just cut lace so good. For your ear tabs, if it's too big while it's on, You're just gonna separate it and just cleanly cut along where you need to. Now, if it still doesn't fit around your ear, cut where the lace and the rest of the wig meets. It was attached like this. All I did was cut that, and now it's gonna sit perfectly behind my ear, and I can lay this thing down. For this piece that needs to be attached, I'm gonna take my glue and I'm just gonna glue here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down with my comb. I'm gonna grab that shade that matches my skin tone better and just go over the spots that I see need to be melted further. Even black spray, spray the hairline lightly. Blow dry it a little bit. And then now I'm gonna melt it again. Part 3 and the final part will be the styling.